Hi, this is the Sleep Pod Guy. Today we're going to talk about something quietly remarkable that happens every night while you sleep. Sleep isn't just rest. It isn't simply switching off. For a long time, scientists believed that sleep was mainly about conserving energy. But modern neuroscience has shown that sleep is an active process, especially for the brain. While you're asleep, your brain carries out essential maintenance. One of the most important of these processes is a slow, gentle clearing of waste that builds up during the day. For decades, researchers wondered how the brain handled waste removal. The rest of the body relies on the lymphatic system, a network that drains excess fluid and removes metabolic byproducts. But the brain appeared to lack a similar system. That understanding began to change with the discovery of what is now called the glymphatic system. The glymphatic system is a specialized pathway that uses cerebrospinal fluid, the clear fluid that surrounds and protects your brain, to move through brain tissue. This fluid flows along blood vessels, enters the spaces between brain cells, collects waste, and carries it away. It's a quiet circulation system, always present, but not always active. What makes sleep so important is that this system becomes far more effective when you're asleep, particularly during deep sleep. When you're awake, brain cells are busy communicating. They are active, alert, and closely packed together. But when you fall into deep sleep, something subtle changes. Brain cells reduce their activity slightly, and they shrink just enough to create more space between them. This extra space allows cerebrospinal fluid to move more freely through the brain. With fewer obstacles, the fluid can flow gently and continuously, helping to clear waste that has accumulated during waking hours. Research suggests that this cleaning process is most active during non-REM slow-wave sleep, the deepest stage of sleep. During this stage, the brain enters a slow, steady rhythm. Electrical activity becomes calmer. Chemical signals rise and fall in gentle waves. One of these signals involves norepinephrine, a chemical that plays a role in alertness. During deep sleep, norepinephrine levels fluctuate rhythmically, causing blood vessels in the brain to slowly expand and contract. These subtle movements help drive the flow of cerebrospinal fluid through brain tissue. The process is not fast. It is not forceful. It is slow, steady, and efficient. Among the substances cleared during this process is a protein called amyloid beta. This protein is naturally produced during normal brain activity, but when it accumulates, it is associated with neurodegenerative conditions. Studies in animals show that amyloid beta is cleared more efficiently during sleep than during wakefulness. Other metabolic byproducts are also removed, helping maintain a healthy chemical balance in the brain. This does not mean that sleep alone prevents disease, but it does suggest that sleep plays an important role in maintaining a healthy brain environment. When sleep is short, fragmented, or inconsistent, this cleaning process becomes less efficient. Research indicates that even a single night of sleep deprivation can lead to a temporary increase in amyloid levels in the brain. Over time, repeated sleep disruption may reduce the brain's ability to clear waste effectively. This is one reason why deep, uninterrupted sleep matters. It's also important to understand that not all sleep is the same. Simply being unconscious does not guarantee that the brain enters the deeper stages where this cleaning process is most active. Some sleep medications, while helpful for falling asleep, may suppress the slow wave activity that supports cerebrospinal fluid flow. Natural sleep that includes sufficient deep stages appears to be the most supportive state for the brain's maintenance systems. As we age, deep sleep tends to decrease. This may partly explain why waste clearance becomes less efficient over time. Even so, healthy sleep habits can help support this process at any age. A regular sleep schedule, a cool, dark, quiet environment, and allowing time to wind down before sleep all help create the conditions your brain needs. The important thing to remember is that sleep is not wasted time. While you rest, your brain is quietly working in the background, clearing, balancing, and preparing. You don't need to think about this process. You don't need to control it. Your brain already knows what to do. All it needs is time and rest. So as you listen, and as your breathing slows, you can simply allow sleep to happen and let your brain do its quiet work, naturally and gently.